Oh, believe in magic, baby. Believe in magic. Oh, unbelievable. The fastest growing rap song in history. In history, dog, is not like us. Let that sink in. It is the largest growing song in hip hop history. History, dog. History. I just want to say congratulations to Kendrick Lamar, PG Lang, his team, everybody out there who responsible for the record, doing all the things it's been doing. It's been taking off, going in different spaces and locations that other people couldn't even fathom or believe. And I'm proud of that. And on another note, let's drop the intro. Hi, I'm Karceno. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Karceno and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. Oh yeah, it was on. As this week, well, actually about a week ago, it had eclipsed 5 million sales for one song. Y'all keep talking about he got to drop an album. He really don't. He just did 5 mil off the single for real. So if you drop your lead single off your album that ain't even been dropped yet, think about it. There was a song. Then a month later, almost what? A month later comes a pop-out concert where he performs the song. Then another month later comes the music video. Well, it wasn't even a month later, but a few weeks after that. And that was July, and it's already been past a month, almost 2 months, and there's no album. Never in the history of rollouts have this ever happened. His snippet had did damn near 2 people had chopped that up. That has done millions on the internet. Just a snippet for Broccoli. And it hasn't even dropped yet. So let that sink in, good people. And let some other things start to seep into your system so that you can understand it. Kendrick Lamar has set a bar that is not going to be touched for a very long time. And why is that the case? Well, let's get to it. What's going on here? Okay, there it is. As all the HBCUs, remember Joe Budden said, "Oh, you better thank your stars. This ain't the HBCU season. All the marching bands." It was all over opening college week. They couldn't wait to perform the song. Everywhere. Every band, every college. They did Euphoria. They did Euphoria, baby. Everywhere.
Excuse me, Norfolk State is not like us.
Now, understand this. They did 616. They did Not Like Us. They did Euphoria. They were all over this thing. I didn't hear Meet the Grand. Oh, I remember this game. Well, them girls were getting down dancing. Shake it, baby. Woo, there's Kamala Harris down there. Look at that. College, look at that. Basketball, ball, high school is up. Tell me a Drake song that got 5 million in 4 months. Tell me a Drake song that got 5 million in 4 months. Oh, they hit him with the light there. Man, it's Drake this week. All last weekend. And you in drumline, boy. You are in drumline.
Drake is facing a tough college football season as Kendrick Lamar's diss track, Not Like Us, gains momentum across the country. The song, which took direct shots at Drake, has become a viral anthem that will likely dominate college marching band performances this fall, especially especially at HBCUs known for their spirited musical renditions.
That's right. Spiritual. Spiritual. That's the big key word. Spiritual. What do spiritual music do? It electrifies you. It inspires. So you got to have soul to feel this song. Everybody is feeling this. See, Drake music is like cotton candy. Oh, it tastes good for about 10 seconds, then it's real sweet. I mean, it's gone. It's quick as it came, and it don't fill you up. You have no nourishment from it. It actually drains you of that. So it pacifies you. It satisfies you for a second because you're just eating cotton candy, getting a sugar rush. That's about it. Then it's gone. And after, you're still going to be hungry. You're not full. You're not satisfied. Kendrick is a full course meal. That's the meat and potatoes and the sides and everything. You're going to get full. That's going to be some, as soon as you see that boy, woo, ain't nothing else to do but go to sleep. Woo, sleep this one off, boy. So you got sweet candy music over on this side. You got real music on this side that's spiritual and enlightening. Now, oh, don't worry. He's just a troll. He's just here to troll. That's all he do. He's somebody with no friends, you know, just wants some attention. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Now, exactly, Don. He got that soul food music. It's that soul food music, the one that stick to your bones. Mr. Libra, make it make sense. Because I don't like the song Humble for the NBA Finals or Humble, period. When have I ever liked the song Humble? Did I change my mind about the song Humble? I mean, everybody in here know me. Have I changed my mind on the song Humble? No, I still don't like the song Humble. Matter of fact, a couple of videos ago, I just talked about how I still don't like the song Humble. So what does Humble have to do with this? You see what I'm saying? You see how people are programmed? You see this? You see, this is the programming right here. They're programmed to just like an artist, not the music, not the work, anything. So because I like Kendrick Lamar music, every song he made I like, right? No! How many times do I have to preach to you? They still don't understand. It's right. It's unbelievable. I'm somebody who said the More Life album, I listen to that more than I listen to the damn album. I've listened to More Life way more than I listen to the damn album. I like that one more than I like the damn album. I'm like, hey, man, I like this Passion Fruit. That's my riding music. Damn album, the first 4-5 songs I like. And then after that, I wasn't really feeling the damn album like that. I stated that the day it was out. Everybody was riding that album like it was the greatest thing I've invented. And I'm sitting here saying it isn't. He got albums way better than this to me. But y'all was all over the This is the greatest thing ever. Humble. I'm like, oh, sit down. I'm like, oh God. Do you know how many white people I had to deal with out here with this humble song? Little bit, sit down. Little bit, sit down. Be humble. Well, that stroke just went viral. I hate that record. I hate Humble so goddamn much. Never liked that song. And I still don't like that song. And I've been completely honest, 100%, hadn't changed, told people the truth. Y'all just are stuck on fandom. You don't even realize what you're doing and sound stupid. That whole question sounded stupid. You said you didn't like Humble. Now, at the NBA Finals, now you like Kendrick Lamar. What's going on, man? I'm like, did you just hear what you just said? Because I didn't like a song, that means I don't like the artist? Are you insane? This is what I got to deal with, y'all. This is what I have to deal with. It's people like that every day. They in the chat saying the most craziest things in the world. Humble is fire. See, that's what I'm talking about. You tell these white folks out here Humble is trash. They be ready to pick at your house. They love that song. That was the white people anthem. Now we played DNA now. When DNA dropped, shoot, everybody was on that one. I got loyalty up in my DNA. I was like, yeah, DNA is a monster. Now that's when I'm like, all right, okay, here we go. Then he had songs like "Yeah" and all these other songs. I was like, hey, okay, now we getting with it. Then all of a sudden he started to pivot and go off the rails. Then when it went off the rails, oh, okay. I'm gonna have to get my car up out of here. Okay, this ain't moving. So when it went off the rails towards the end, that's why I didn't say anything. Because I knew better. I knew better. I knew better than to rock the boat and jump off. I was reviewing the album and I said, it's a good album. Started off good, but it's nothing that's extraordinary. Like, I'm going to jump off the rails. And they was like, if you don't lose your mind over the album, the people be ready to attack you. So I got it. You know, people get excited over music, and that's cool. I'm with that. But I'm going to tell you the truth. I have no allegiance to anything but the truth. Straight like that. Oh, Duckworth, yeah. Duckworth was that business. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to research, too, and find out because Kendrick Lamar daddy is like, I got to see because he around my uncle and them age. I want to find out what building he's from. Right. My thing is to review an album. When I do a review on an album, that's what I'm doing. I'm reviewing the album. That's it. I have no allegiance to anything, and everybody, oh, you just hating on Drake now. No, he been putting out trash. Has Drake put out any song that's worthy of any praise or nothing since this battle? No. Everything he put out has been mediocre trash. He keeps throwing out mediocre records, trying to see if something gonna hit. I told you that I can tell what an artist is doing. If Drake makes a song that's great or good, A lot of these are incomplete records. They're like 2 minutes long out of these leaks. I told y'all about that. I said, man, he's putting 2-minute records out here and wanting everybody to respond to it and jump on the bandwagon and react. Like, look, I just dropped a 2-minute record. These songs are incomplete, but he wants to throw them out to see if he gets some response. Then he could put other people on there. Drake is a compilation artist. Kendrick is more like Nas. Drake is just like Jay-Z. Jay-Z is a compilation artist. A lot of people don't know that, but he's really a compilation artist. He's not really an artist that stands on his own. All Jay-Z biggest songs, he normally got some big producer on it, some big DJ, some big artist on the record. His 2 biggest songs to date is what? Empire City, right? I'm from New York. There's 2 versions of that. One version has Alicia Keys by herself with no Jay-Z. And then there's a version that has Jay-Z on it, where he's saying absolutely goddamn nothing. It's the worst song ever. I hate that song. I do. I hate that song. It is, to me, it is just absolute trash. Jay-Z don't even know how to rap to that song. What do you say? I'm out of that Brooklyn. Now I'm in Tribeca next to De Niro on the hood forever. I'm the new Sinatra. I made it forever. I can make it wherever. Yeah, they love me everywhere. I used to cop in Harlem. Holla, my Dominicanos. Right up on the Broadway, back up there by McDonald's. I took it to the stash spot, 560 State Street. Catch me in the kitchen like a Simpson. Whipping pastries, cruising down 8th Street, off a white Lexus, driving so slow, but BK is from Texas. Me, I'm out that Bed-Stuy, home of that boy Biggie. Now I live on Billboard. I brought my boys with me. Say what's up to Ty, sipping my ties, sitting courtside at the Knicks and Nets games. High fives. I'd be spiked out. I could be a referee. Tell me my attitude. Come on. I'm Odessantly from New York, where Jay-Z is saying some dumb shit, and we don't care about nothing about New York. We don't care about Tata and nothing. Because to us, he's done nothing. We don't care about New York. Now, this is the problem. This song is was gone some level type crazy. Now, oh, that's what ended the friendship of Jay-Z and Kendrick Lamar. Remember that. The B don't kill my vibe. That's what ended all of the Kendrick Lamar and Jay-Z. They fell out over that song. Jay-Z got played. He was mad as hell. I told y'all about it. Jay was mad as hell. Jay-Z jumped on the track, right? And then they leaked Jay verse. Like somebody's like, oh, we got a verse. Jay got a verse on that. B don't kill my vibe. B don't kill my vibe. So Jay got on there like, yeah, I like that. I'm going to get on that song. And it's going to bring me back. So he got on the remix. And he did not know Kendrick was going to hit a whole new verse right after his. He did a verse. Kendrick did a whole new verse. And it eviscerated Jay-Z's verse. You don't even think about Jay-Z on that record no more. It was the most masterful layout of a verse on a feature ever. Smoked him. Jay-Z was he didn't even want to be mentioned no more on that record. Jay-Z, from now on, it made him change the way he do records. When he do a feature, it made him change it. If he does a feature, he tells you, you can't add nobody to the song and you can't add no lyrics to the song. Whatever that song was when I recorded it, that's what it is. Or my verses is coming off. You ain't never gonna release another verse like that and play me like that again. He's never recorded with Kendrick again. Jay-Z has never recorded with Kendrick again because of that. That was embarrassing. He bodied Jay, man, put him in a body bag, zipped him up, threw the bag away. It was a woo. Damn, man, BJ at his own game. So he learned from that. Jay learned. That was a learning lesson for Jay. Now, what's Jay's other biggest song? Hard Knock Life. It's a hard knock life for us. Another song where Jay-Z says absolutely nothing. But the Annie beat goes hard. And that's the only thing people was there for was the beat. It's a hard knock life for us. Nobody remembers nothing Jay-Z is talking about. If anybody know the lyrics to that song, good luck. I'm telling you, I don't know anybody that know the lyrics to that song at all. They just know the hook. Standing on the corners, bopping, driving. What he said, driving, herding some of the hottest cars that New York has ever seen. From dropping from the hottest verses ever heard. From the dope spot to the smoke block. Fleeing from the murder scene. You know me well. From the nightmares on the lonely cell of my only hell. But since y'all want to know me or want me to fail, F no. Where all my niggas at? Rubber grips with the bust shots. Me and my moms rubbing on you what's not. I'm from the school of hard knocks. We must not let outsiders violate our blocks. In my plot, let's stick up the world and split it 50-50. Let's get this dough and stay really jiggy. Let's sip the Chris and stay pissy. Flow infinitely like my memory of my homie Biggie. Baby, you know it's hell when it's coming through. The lights and time to Sean Carter, Nick Body 2. Y'all let's get ready. Sound like a promo for the album. Of course. Nas killed Jay on Black Republicans. Of course. But he the king of New York. He the GOAT. Because people believe in fandom so much. This is what happens when fandom gets in there. Right, it's a commercial song. These are all of his biggest records. But he's a compilation artist. If you listen to Volume 2, it's only 2 songs on the album that got Jay-Z on it. When it's just Jay-Z. Lazy rapping. Exactly. Watered down lyrics. Now, Jay can rhyme. When Jay gets serious, he can rap. It ain't about Jay's ability to rap. He just don't have any he needs somebody to give him the ideas. He don't have no concept, no creative concept at all. Oh man, Reasonable Doubt. Oh, Reasonable Doubt was no doubt was his best work. He probably could never repeat that again. Volume 1, he was spitting. It's just that on some of those songs he was spitting, sometimes the rap game reminds me of the crack game. He was tearing that song apart. He was spitting. But he's really a compilation artist. And now he's comfortable with being that. Now that he's Jay, he wants successful records. What was his next one on Volume 3? What was the biggest record on Volume 3? Big Pimpin'. Another song where he says absolutely nothing. He says nothing. The person that's taking that song to school is who? Bun B and Pimp C, baby. They the ones took that song over. It was so bad, Jay-Z gonna create a whole new verse for the video. Because they smoked him on the record version. You gonna listen to the album version and then you see the video. Jay-Z had added another verse at the end because he was sounding so bad. It sound like they song. It sound like Jay-Z was featured on their record. They took over the whole record for him. That was a UGK record, period. They came on there and took that song over. Then Jay coming with this verse, yeah, we on the beat with me and Timothy. And I'm like, man, go on, sit down somewhere. You gonna try to come with a verse real quick for the video because you know you got smoked on that song. Oh, he got smoked. Smoked like a pack of coops on that song. Are you kidding? Damn, what was his next album? The Dynasty. Oh my God. That album sucked. I can't even think of one song on there. Soon You'll Understand was my favorite song. Probably the one that he ever made. But what was the big song on there? What was the biggest song on the Dynasty album? Do anybody know? I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know. Where I've been and where I'm about to go. So that was the biggest radio song. They couldn't find a song out there. They was going to go with a whole nother song that was terrible. It had some songs on there. This was a compilation album. This was supposed to be not a Jay-Z album. This was supposed to be a Rockefeller compilation album. They turned it to a Jay-Z album so Jay-Z can get out of his deal. Jay-Z presents the Rockefeller family. Now it's a Jay-Z album. He came on there and put a couple of songs on so he could take the album. But this was supposed to be the whole RRC to promote Rockefeller and all the new artists. That's what this album was supposed to be. The Rock La Familia. Right? Now let's go to Blueprint. The biggest song off Blueprint. Which one was it? Change the Game was terrible. Oh, it was awful. I couldn't stand that song. Now, what's the biggest song on Blueprint? It damn sure ain't Girls, Girls, Girls. Girls, 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 girls. No, it ain't Girls, Girls, Girls. I would say it was the intro song, H to the Izzo. It's hard to say, right? Nope. It was the Takeover, baby. Come on! That was the biggest record on there. Because it got the Doors intro and Kanye hooked that beat up. That was supposed to be Rockefeller's beat. Dipset's track. That was another Dipset beat. Come on! Jay-Z didn't want the We Are the Champions beat, and that went to Dipset, and they rapped on that We Are the Champions. And then Jay was like, damn, that came out hot. Yeah. We are the champions. He's like, you're right. I'm bugging. Takeover was the most popular. Yeah, Takeover was crazy. So, and then he added the whole new Nas verse on the Takeover. So that took everything out. That's why it was 4 verses on there. So this is the first time Jay's really standing out as an independent. Like, I don't need a feature. I can just jump off. But that track was just hot. That beat was just, that Doors was hitting. So that was the right message. Kanye got him back. That whole album was a soul album, and it was hitting. Every song, Blueprint, was probably his masterpiece right next to, oh, yes, definitely. Right next to A Reasonable Doubt is Blueprint. Yes, Blueprint is over Volume 2. Now you got to look at the scenarios in which they play out to those who like it and don't like it, hate it, grade it, whatever they want to call it. Oh yeah, don't forget to hit the like button if you're liking what we're putting down. You like what's going on? Let's put it down the way it's supposed to go down. Now, after that, the wheels fall off. The next is a song with him and Beyonce, Me and My Girlfriend, on Blueprint 2. Right after the Nas battle, the wheels have fallen off. The bloom is off of the rose. All I need in this world is me and my girlfriend. Down the ride to the very end, it's me and my boyfriend. A song they stole from another artist and decided to go ahead and do it after Suge Knight, then had this boy tied up in a room. So Mm-hmm. Then what happened after that? After Blueprint 2 came the Black Album, the I Quit album. What was the biggest song on the Black Album? I'm going to see if y'all know. There you go, Timo. Timo came out with it. Timo came out with it. Timo came out swinging. Hey, Timo hit y'all with it right away. I can't believe that. Man, that track is a monster. I don't know how anybody could mess that up. You can't mess that up. Did you see Jay's face when he heard that beat? Man, that was in every club, every DJ, everybody had that. You can't mess that up. That track is a Timbo track. So that ain't had nothing to do with Jay. Jay could have said doo-doo and ice cream and gum. I don't really care where it came from. It don't even matter what he said on the track. That beat was enough. That beat was the whole record. That's the last great Jay-Z album we got. That was it, folks. Close the tent. He should have never came back after Volume 4. After that album, the Black Album, that was it. Because he came back with that. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, let's wave and wave. Oh my God. Already gave winter summer. It's the summer's time. Everybody want to think to learn, and everybody want to think gonna be to burn. I'm like, wow, this is awful. Then Lil Wayne showed you what the song could have been. Lil Wayne freestyled and showed you what the song could have been. I said Lil Wayne came out there and did your song 10 times better. Everybody hated it. He completely hated it until he heard what was actually happening. Oh my God. Man, it was embarrassing. And that's when Lil Wayne was coming up.
This is a public service announcement. Lil Wayne VCF Baby is the best rapper alive.
Oh!
Good morning, New York. Good afternoon, New Orleans.
Let's go!
Good night, America.
Good night, America. Show Jay-Z what he should have did.
Come on, I'm paid.
I'm paid.
Give a woman none. I already gave my brother some.
It's my sister's turn.
Ain't it funny how the fish do burn? With your boy just relax like a fresh new burn. As the world in the barrel of the pistol turn. But we get it how we live, never live the learn. Gotta talk about the flow, cause he is concerned. Only downside rapper could have been in the firm.
The commissioner of Wu-Tang, nigga.
Tell you like
Who can't, nigga?
got that salty with flow, you want me mine.
Get over here like Scorpion.
When it comes down to this recording, I must be LeBron James to be Jordan. No, I want rings for my performance. I'm more Kobe Bryant up with all this. Same coach, same game, been smart. Same triangle offense. I come through the lane like a dodging. Referee niggas is lame, they call charging. I have no brain, I'm retarded. We are not the same, I'm a Martian. You can be my chain, I'm your sergeant. I'm from the jungle where the snakes is all poison. I am magnificent like Marcus. You might want to go back like August or late September, whatever you call it. I hear niggas in the head like carnage. I ain't talking to no particular audience, but understand I'm a guardian, and understand there won't be no guard in him. You would just get played like an accordion. I don't give a damn if she's bullshit. I keep pussy running like a bullshit. She better catch like you Steve Nash shit, because I'm a star like my head. Yeah, see, I know y'all talking about me, you don't like what you listen sometimes, but since I'm so bright, I'll put the spotlight on you, baby. Show me what you got with, daddy. I know you need to stop with that. I know what you not for it, and that is easy, baby. Plus up now, blaze, work shit. Tell me what I take six, young dictionary, make words make sense.
Woo, man. Telling you, baby. That's what you were supposed to do, Jay-Z. That's what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to burn that track down. So the track wasn't the problem. The rapper was the problem. You sucked it up. So now that we done with that, and we kind of pointed it out that people fall off after rap disses, right? Right. Now you see what we talking about. Now let's get it back to Drizzy Drake. Hey, since this rap battle happened, what does he put out? Fluff, trash, fluff. People searching. His fan base is searching for a song to say, see, Drizzy back. Every time they try to grab a record, that means you notice it ain't even charting no more. That boy career is done. He should have went away, like I said. Him trying to come back, it's like somebody jumping up quick after knockdown, like boom. They jump up and they ain't let the knockdown take effect yet. They up and still, woo, I feel bad. I feel bad, nothing wrong with me. I'm over here, huh? Let's go. So you gotta sit down and take an 8 count, dog. Go 5, 6, let that knockdown. There's a reason your ass went down. It wasn't balanced. Let that knockdown kind of take its little effect and clear your cobwebs before you try to jump back up. You tried to jump back up out there and you coming out with the hard part 6. Man, I heard that song like 2 days ago. I'm about to throw up. I'm serious. I heard it and was about to throw up. That's how bad it was. I knew you were going to take the Weinstein angle. Why would that be an angle you knew somebody was going to do? Drake has flopped. It's done. There's nothing in it for him. What could he do? I mean, for real, what could you do when your whole career has been nothing but a lie? I mean, you're done. I mean, 100% done. Well, you got to understand that there's a lot of people involved in the process of these things going on. And when you start seeing things happen and materialize out of the blue for no reason, then you start to get it. You start to see that they coming for you. You start to see, like, Drake was so obsessed with me, especially after the Rick Ross thing, and then with the Kamala Harris stuff, Kwame Brown, you see how they came and got him on his IG channel and clapped his IG. Then they started coming after me on IG about Drake. I mean, on YouTube. This was all last month. Well, really, it happened in July. And in August, they starting to do all this craziness. So I'm sitting here fighting like all of this nonsense while it was going down. Yeah. Dog, this is why I try to tell you. People act like Kendrick Lamar wasn't Kendrick Lamar. You know, Kendrick Lamar was always that guy. Always. So I'm like, Kendrick Lamar was already selling records like Drake. He had to take 4 years off because he's fighting in a contract to get out of his deal so that he could own his own thing. He wants to buy out his masters and be his own boss. He wanted to get out of the TDD, aftermath, all of that. He's done with that. You know, he's like, look, I done made a lot of people a lot of money. Like Suge Knight was right when he said the game and Kendrick Lamar has the worst contracts in music. Yes, that was a horrible contract for them to sign. Kendrick was not going to make a lot of money off his records. Now he will. He made a lot of money off the Black Panther soundtrack. He's going to make a lot of money now off anything that he puts out because PG Lang is him. That's what he owns. He's basically an independent artist. Drake isn't. Drake has signed a deal, and mostly a 360 deal, just like The Weeknd did. And they got a record label, relatively, whatever. And that's the label that they're both signed to, The Weeknd and Drake. And Lucian Grange is the distributor with UMG. And they all streamline. It's a perfect streamline. UMG distributes PG Lang, but they can't control Kendrick Lamar and say, oh, we're not going to distribute you whenever you want to drop. Don't work that way. And do you think Lucian Grange is going to stop Kendrick Lamar when he drops? Hell to the no. He don't stop nothing. He can't stop a damn thing because the thing is, you don't own him. You just have a distribution deal. That's it. You get paid from distribution. With Drake, you're loaning Drake money to make these albums. You're loaning him all this money. Whatever Drake wants, he gets. That's what he's saying. Oh, I just tell him whatever he wants and money he can get. Well, you know what comes with that, don't you? A proverbial foot in the butt. Boop. in the butt 24 hours a day. It don't stop. And why? Why? These are boss moves. These boss moves was made for a reason. Why would those boss moves be needed? You need these boss moves. You see, y'all are taught non-patience. And this is why everybody 40 is trying to say, learn from Kendrick. Kendrick is patient. You got to learn patience, Drake. You rushing music out here and it's got you looking crazy. Be patient. You don't know how to be. You're panicking. You spiraling. Everything he said you were going to do, you're doing it. And it's getting worse for you. So now, what is this going to look like down the road? Because Kendrick still ain't dropped his album, and you will not survive that. Do you want Drake? Remember what I asked y'all before? Do Drake want to drop his album with Kendrick? Do you really want to do that, dog? Do you really want to put your album out there? You scared to drop it because you waiting on Kendrick to drop. You destroyed your whole album layout, and now you reverse this to me and Party. We're gonna put an album out for y'all when it gets a little cold, when it gets a little chilly. Yeah, then we gonna. Why did you destroy your album that was so hot? Oh, he got an album that's so hot. I'm telling you, man, y'all just don't know. He got an album that's so hot. It's like, really? He do? I wonder what album is that? Man, I'm telling you, y'all just don't know, man. Y'all just don't know. His album is hot, and it's coming. Remember that fat chipmunk, what's his name? Academic? Remember he kept telling y'all, yeah, this your man, Academic. Yeah. I heard Drake album, man. It's hot. Was these the hot songs you was talking about that we heard? None of it is up. Nope, it's down. Yeah. All you made people do was think about Not Like Us. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. You made people go back to Not Like Us. You've helped this album get 5 million sales. Every time. So you drop a terrible record, you prove Not Like Us right. Euphoria is back in the business. Them numbers is up there. Hell, Euphoria is double platinum, 2 million records. So, Euphoria. Meet the Grams just did 100 million streams. And that's not even an album that you put on replay. But that is the hardest song out of all of them, was Meet the Grams. Absolutely. The industry's a little mad at me because I went at, Ice Spice and all that. She's young, man. She's a little girl. Oh, they keep, just crazy. I believe that there are people out there who want to make change. Like they want to change the way things have been going. They want to really get into the mix of real hip hop records. Like this song just sold 5 million records off a single. Tupac sold 5 million on an album off a double CD. This is one song. One song. 5 million off one song. Let that sink in, because that's never gonna change again. I don't think we're gonna see that kind of impact for a long time. Mm-hmm. That's because I want people to understand something. When you start talking about the dynamics of things, I want people to understand this is not going to have a reflection on anybody that's in the game right now. You know, they might have some, ideas of what they think is the best thing for everybody and all that nonsense. I'm looking at it from a different perspective altogether. I'm looking at it from a perspective of you're not going to get what you think you're going to get. A 100% you're not going to get it. You think and believe you're going to be the one to dictate how things are going to be applied, how they're going to show and present themselves. And they're not. Kendrick Lamar is patient. He knows everybody wants that album so bad. And they are going to rush and stream this song. Like almost every song is going to go platinum. Broccoli has done hundreds of millions of views on YouTube alone. And it's a snippet. And everybody has been playing that snippet. Woke up looking for the broccoli. I ate. That's my shit. Man, I'm like, geez, people was, oh my God, that's another song. It's a bop too. I need that record. That's how people are. Believe me, they have enough to go on. They could listen to other songs. But you know what they've been doing? They've been going back listening to Not Like Us. So you don't have to rush the album out. Like I said, why did he need to rush the album out? When all of this is going on. Who is that putting stuff in my mailbox? Oh, some construction guy. But this is why you don't have to rush it out, because everybody can see what said scenario is. The said scenario is pretty much what it is. It's drawn out to be one scenario, one conclusion, one problem, one solution. That's because people don't have an idea. When people have an idea of what they're losing or what they're gaining, that's when the reality starts to change. You see what I'm saying? That's when people's idealism of what's real and what's fake has its own response level to it. Kendrick Lamar's success, it takes away from Drake's. It drains him because he's like an energy that they like. Drake energy comes from emptiness. No love, no family, no nothing. He got a baby out of wedlock that he see in the summertime. That's it. That's it. He don't have a Whitney. He don't have anything in his life that was stable. He's only dated thoughts and teens, as he like to call them. He has nothing. Elvis is here because he has no friends. He can go to academics page and go on over there and glaze with them Drakes, but he know he can't get no attention, and so that's why he's over here talking to y'all. He's just somebody looking for attention and air. So he's just hoping y'all give it to him. Oh yeah, it was it's a lot of stuff that people didn't know about that time. They had a interview that they did with Drake, and this was during his promo run for Nothing Was the Same. And this what led to the beef over his fallout over control, right? And he really was mad and he took the responsibility for it. A lot of y'all don't even know Drake apologized. He apologized, took onus for the beef. He took onus for the beef with Kendrick Lamar and said it was my fault. I was peeved that this whole control verse thing was overshadowing my promo run for Nothing Was the Same. This blew up right before I got to go on my promo run, and everywhere I go, they're asking me about the control verse, and I'm here to promote my album. Well, when you start looking at said scenarios and they start going in a different direction, then you'll know. Yeah, well, when you look at a situation where well, the whole situation changed when you start seeing things that don't compute with you. When you start seeing things that oh yeah, if you look at it from the way I see it, it's all over. That's how I see it. It's all over. Oh no. Robert Thomas. Kanye West was worth $1 billion. Diddy was worth $1 billion. How much is he worth now? How much is he worth now? How much is he worth now? That's right. Net worth and what you actually are worth and what you actually have are two different things. Drake spends money like water and he has crazy expenses. And everything that he got is contingent. Everything he got is contingent. For his success, it is completely contingent on everything that happens in rap. That's the part that gets everybody. It's like, if you're not putting out the work, if you're not willing to go full out, what is the point? If you're not willing to commit to your work and what you're putting in your craft, this is why you're losing. I've tried to tell people over and over again, they just don't seem to get it. But that scenario never gets old. It never does. Because the people that's involved in that scenario, they know already. That scenario is not going to get old. Never trust someone else to get your point across. Kendrick Lamar is beating him with one record. Anything that he dropped, Drake cannot match him. He's doing it at the wrong time. There's too much material. Everything that Drake just put out now, Kendrick can use all of that material and everything that's happened since Not Like Us and make a whole new diss record. That him scared to put out a record on his own. Him jumping on everybody else's songs, doing features. Scared to put it out on his own Drake official. He got to make a whole new Instagram page to put these records out on. Why? Scared. Fear. Paralyzed by fear. See, when you get people that's paralyzed by fear, they make these type of decisions. Oh, it's parasitic. No, it's official. It's already over. Drake has lost. Okay, anybody who's thinking Drake won, got a shot, round two, and ain't no round two. You got swept. It's over. People feel that way. That's people talking. When you hear people talking, then you can react in a way that you feel is whatever. But that's people talking. Yeah, yeah, you gotta find your way. Make your way in a figure eight. But now you get what I was saying. I said it 4 months ago, but now you really understand what I was saying. I wasn't hating on Drake. I was telling you exactly what's real and what's not. What's real is the fact that Kendrick Lamar's patience. You don't have to rush everything because it's all this social media. I gotta have it now. And you get Netflix to give you the whole season in one day. You go through a whole season in one day. As soon as it's over, what you say? When's the next one? Oh, this is good. I want some more. You're not satisfied because you can't take the time to enjoy it. That's why sitcoms came out once a week. And they was like, man, I gotta wait a whole week. Yes, let the episodes you just watched process, and then by next week, maybe you can have a different reaction, or you can be more observed and more focused for when the episodes happen. But now that they got all the episodes at once, you just watch them and you don't even remember certain episodes because you didn't watch them all blended together. You can't remember what happened on this episode, that episode. Less is more. No, it's just portions. This is how you get the information. You do a whole brain dump, you don't get brain freeze. You gotta let it materialize. Let you appreciate what you're hearing in doses. Then when that album comes, you'll be so absorbed and ready for that album that when Kendrick drops, everything around the world gonna stop. Because you're gonna be focused on what he's saying, what's the records, what's the song. That's gonna be a buzz and a half when that Kendrick album drop. That's gonna be a bomb. And when that bomb drop, Drake better make sure that he away from that Hiroshima. Because when that Hiroshima bomb come down, woof. It's already over. See, that's what people don't get. It's already over. This rap battle was over a long time ago. Drake got to come off that. He really do. Well, that's just how I see it. Now, when you start saying to yourself, okay, I see it. This is the way. This is the wave. Everybody see it. We know it. I'm not really feeling this. This is you already know. In your heart of hearts, you already know who's better. I ain't got to tell you who's better. I ain't got to tell you anything. You already know from the words that's coming out of my mouth to you, Kendrick Lamar is better. Champagne Sloppy is doing exactly what a sloppy individual does. Make subpar music. Right. One is a liar and a clown for sure. And they both is Champagne Sloppy. No, Drake has been trying to take money away from me so I can't pay my bills. That's what he's been trying to do behind the scenes. He's been trying to get my channel taken from me, everything. Dude, you got to understand, this has been a whole war and a fight for 2-3 months that Drake keeps starting. And it can get worse. He needs to chill, because if he don't, it would only get worse for him. I don't care if Kendrick is still with Whitney and all this. This ain't days of our lives. Like that's his thing with his wife and his fiance and his kids. I don't care if they getting married or when they not. I want the album. I'm not buying a relationship. I'm buying a record. I'm buying a CD. I'm buying music. That's because they have no clue. They have no clue. No, everybody has their own. They have their own beliefs. Right, and people love beliefs. Belief is good. It's just what it is. Right, 5 million is incredible for one song. I know, right? Yes, don't forget to subscribe to the page. Hi, I'm Karceno. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Karceno and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. All right, that was by accident. That was by accident, but I am getting out of here. I will be back to talk about Shannon Sharp and Marlon Wayans' interview. We're going to do live there when we might open up the whole chat so everybody can get in. Okay? Cool.